when you look at these words here, strong, smart, and bold, I grew up in a household that, my grandmother pushed, academics, but I wasn't strong, I was broken, I didn't have a lot of confidence. I wasn't sure of myself. One thing I knew is that, my parents had addiction issues. My parents were both alcoholics when I was younger. I was always embarrassed. I was ashamed. I was taller than the boys. I was awkward, gangly. And as Joan Crosland likes to say, I had these big old feet and just like nice and, tall and skinny. But sports and my grandmother's support and her strength made me stand straighter. It made me walk a different way. Her telling me it's gonna be okay, that Chamique, you're not this environment around you, that you can go on and accomplish great things. And I ran with that. And I had a village. I was telling these kids today, I know a lot of them come from tough backgrounds, but it's not where you are right now, it's where you're going. And when I looked around, I saw this all amazing people that was there to support them. And love them, and they're really, really lucky. And for all of you that are here, you're all change agents because you care. You don't know how you're going to impact these kids, because so many people helped me from, I look at youth coaches, people at the church. I grew up Lutheran. If y'all know Lutheran, it's not many black people. I was the only black person in my church, but my grandma was from Alabama and they were Lutherans, and so that's where I would go to church. And I never understood, Grandma, why can't we go to the Baptist church, But she taught me early on. She said, Chamique, you're a black woman, what I'm saying? But look around you, it's okay. She's like, none of these people ever done anything wrong to you. And that's the way in New York that I was raised. People were people. People may be different households, different backgrounds. And this is what I told the kids, be open. I came from New York City to Knoxville, Tennessee, right? I remember coming on that plane, and I'm like, whoa, this is cows. Like, whoa, I remember Coach Summit, me and her for the first time, was like, how you doing, Miss Holdsclaw? Real country accent. And I'm like, wow, like, okay, is this where I'm going to school? And I came here, and like I was telling the young kids, I struggled at first. I struggled because it was different. And I could have shut down. At first I was like, man, I'm transferring, I'm going to Connecticut. I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this. I know. But it was the truth. I didn't think I could do it. And, that's the point where I tell them I realized that, blood doesn't necessarily mean family. Coach Summit, treated me like one of her own, and she told me I was going to be okay, that I was going to support me. She said, look around, you have a support system, you have sisters. And I look, I'm 40 years old now, it's been a long time since I've been at Tennessee, but she never lied to me. It's like no matter where I go, Tennessee people show up for me and they show out for me. And that's what matters at the end of the day. So I just really wanted to instill that in the young people today. And we had a blast. I mean, they danced for me today. When you're talking, I don't want to talk at them. I allow them to share their experiences with me. Some talked about their family. Some talked about their dreams and aspirations. So it's up to you guys, this community, to make sure some of those kids, who one young lady was an amazing singer today, gets this opportunity to share that talent with others. And so, the young lady that danced for me today, it was awesome. And everybody's not an athlete. I understand that. So, they talked to me a little bit about basketball and things like that, but I was interested in finding out what the other kids like to do. You had some artists here, and so it's well-rounded. And these kids, it's important for them to understand that, you don't have to necessarily walk the path that everybody else is walking, but walk a path, be confident, stand up straight, and know that other people are supporting you.